So a few people have asked me for Pom Pom tutorials. I know there's a ton out there, but here's the way I make mine. I like bigger pom poms, so I believe this one is a 6x6, but usually I'll pick from 5 to 7 inches how I do it. With the really long string, you're going to take that and start strumming it through the edges. Make sure you cut a long enough string for this part and that you're using a sharp needle because that fabric is pretty thick, but you just sew along the edges this way until you get back to the very beginning. Obviously, I'm not going to make you sit through the entire thing, so it's a little spun up here, but once you get to the very end, you're going to take both strings and then you're going to cinch them together. You're going to make it turns into like a little circle. So I know the square is weird if you've never done it that way before, but that's how I prefer it. Then you're going to get your stuffing and then just put enough in there to stuff it, but not to like overflow because you don't want it to be crazy. But once you do that, you're going to cinch it together. I like to tie a knot twice just for that extra security. Don't pull too tight though because the yarn can break. I've done that many a times. Then for extra security, I go back through the edges with my needle a couple of times just so I can make sure I cover any hole that didn't cinch because it doesn't cinch the full way the way I do it anyways. So I go through the holes again and then I double knot it one more time. And then that's it. That's how I make my pom-poms. Do we like this? Do we like tutorials? Because I can do more tutorials. I just don't do them. God, look at that mess.